What's up, you guys? It's Josh here on Tuesday, August 25th, bringing you a second stimulus package, second stimulus check update. Let's get into it. So much to go over. If you enjoy the update, please hit that like and subscribe button down below. Really helps me grow the channel and the community. Alright, so this weekend Republicans were working on a skinny version of the bill that doesn't really have a lot in it. It has money for the Paycheck Protection Program, $300 in added on unemployment benefits, and then an additional $10 billion for the U.S. Postal Service. There was some funding in there for school reopenings, coronavirus testing, and vaccine production, but there was no mention for any sort of stimulus check, anything like that. I also want to note that $300 is half of what it was before when people were getting the $600 added on unemployment benefit. And then secondly, I wanted to go over right now kind of what's going on with the stimulus package as a whole. I know in my last video I told you guys that the Senate and House of Reps were going on a recess, and that recess was supposed to start August 7th. Well, they are not supposed to come back until September 8th. Right now, I really don't expect them to do that and come back early or anything to pass a stimulus package until there's a deal that has been reached. Apparently on Saturday, Mark Meadows, the White House Chief of Staff, tried to go to Nancy Pelosi's office to sit down and have a conversation, and he was told that she was in a meeting. We have heard several times over and over from both parties that, they're not willing to negotiate, which is really an epic failure from everybody's behalf. But we need people to go sit down in rooms with each other and be willing to negotiate, because at the end of the day, whether you're Republican or Democrat, you still need to eat, you still need a house, and this is still your country. We're all in this together, and we might have different ideas about what exactly we might want it to look like, but this is a large country. There's room for everybody to live their life and to live out their idea of what life should look like. However, that does not mean that we should all sit in poverty and hunger and allow our country to crumble right beneath us. We do know that at this point, President Donald Trump has directed Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin to get everything ready so that he can send second stimulus checks out. Now, we know that hopefully these could go out about a week after some sort of legislation was signed, so that the money can get into the hands of the people really quickly. The IRS has actually done a really good job about putting these checks out, because they're trying to get everyone who didn't get a check in their bank account last time. There's a system, and they're trying to work through it so that they can get that information and store it in a system so that the second time a second stimulus check is pushed out, they can go ahead and do that right away, and it's going to be really easy, and it's just going to go right out to the people. Alright, and that's the update for today. Nice and short, not a lot of new stuff to report. We're basically right now in just a wait and see hold kind of pattern. I would suggest that you guys call your state representatives and senators, get those people involved, let them know exactly how you feel. In addition to that, maybe call the White House. I'm not sure. If you're struggling right now, don't be afraid to take public assistance. It's out there. Use it. No shame. Everybody needs it. In fact, the world we're living in right now, we all need some sort of stimulus just for living on this planet. Things are so crazy. I don't know if you've noticed, but there are 2 hurricanes headed for Louisiana, Texas area. There's so much going on in the world right now. So just remember to be kind to one another, encourage one another, and I will see you guys soon.